Hi, this is Debo, your nutrition gal with Color Me Healthy Fitness. And the question of the day is, when you travel, are you struggling with the out-of-town shutdown? And what I mean by that is, are you not able to poop? Yes, I said the word poop. It's not a bad word. It's a word that's ensconced in our vocabulary. But anyway, that is the question of the day. Bike rider. So, some things to think about. Number one, and I've mentioned this before, when you travel, you need to make sure you hydrate. And yes, it's super difficult because you can't bring your water through the airport and it can be an expense, but you really want to make sure that you are hydrating and hydrating all the time as much as possible. You want to make sure that you get those bottles of water or get a couple gallons of water, keep it in your hotel room. Just make sure you are constantly drinking water because it helps to flush everything out and keep things moving along. Number two, what about your exercise? When we travel, everything is just kind of, in terms of our schedule, is just thrown about and not as regular as they usually are. But if you want to think about it, if you exercise and work out all the time at home, then that might be something that you'll want to try to do as best as possible. And even if you're traveling for business or if you're just traveling for a fun vacation, we might not move. All the double entendres are killing me. We may not move as much as we normally do in terms of walking and activity and exercise. So just keep yourself going. The third thing to think about is in terms of what you're eating. Are you getting the fiber that you need? Think about starting every meal with either fruits or vegetables. Like for breakfast, maybe have a little fruit salad, fresh fruit salad. For lunch and dinner, maybe start with, fresh greens and salads. Limit the salad dressings, of course. Think maybe more oil and balsamic vinegars instead of all the creamy, heavy stuff. And think about your fiber. One thing that I do, and yes, I will admit it, I'm not embarrassed about it. When I travel, I buy prunes. Preservative-free, non-nitrate, of course, organic, but it's okay. You want to make sure you get that extra help. Coffee, that helps. But a lot of times when we go to the local hotel and we've got the Starbucks in the lobby, all of that's laden with tons of sugar and extra fat and the whipped cream. And don't get me wrong, I love Starbucks. I love my tall, non-fat peppermint mocha, 1 pump of each, no whip, as much as the next person. But if you're having some issues with regularity, something to think about, maybe, a plain black coffee, avoid all that, And then when you're eating, think about avoiding all those greasy, fattening foods and limiting the alcohol. And I know I've given you a lot more than 3 tips, but something else to think about. Try and keep, when you're traveling, 80% of your lifestyle, because that 80-20 rule, if you can try and keep at least 80% of it, then, chances are things will be moving along smoothly. So there you go. If you're having the out-of-town shutdown or any type of digestion issues, or it could go the other way. You could not be able to stop going to the bathroom, and I have tips for that as well. So if you have any questions or you'd like to learn more about how to stay regular when you're traveling and not let digestion issues sabotage your trip, feel free to reach out to me. My email is info@321getfitwith2ts.com. Feel free to comment and share. And if you would like a list of certain foods and activities that can help with regularity, regardless of when you travel or not, I would love it if you would comment or share. Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.